Sacramento Metro Real Estate Market. Placer County, Market Update. Data is through January 31st, 2025. J. Emerson, Broker. DRE number 1788488. Emerson Real Estate. In this presentation, Lien Score, 10-year annual summary, inventory summary, inventory charts, cumulative days on market, median price, housing affordability index, observations, caveats, definitions. Lien score calculation. The variance between the current value of each data element and its short and long-term averages are calculated. Lien score equals 0.5, leaning toward sellers. Of the 7 data elements tracked, 4 lean toward sellers, 3 lean toward buyers. 10-year annual summary. This month. 10-year monthly average. Inventory summary. This month. Effect on inventory. Plus. Minus. 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 Equals. Reflects seasonality. Perspective. January 2025, months of inventory, was 3. A seller's market, in Placer County. Last high was 4, in January 2015. Last low was 0.7, in December 2021. New listings equals 499, plus 136%, month over month, plus 33%, year over year. Last high was 927, in May 2019. Last low was 207, in December 2023, which is 104% of its 10-year January average of 478. Pended listings equals 351, plus 39%, month over month, plus 1%, year over year. Last high was 735, in July 2020. Last low was 239, in December 2023, which is 97% of its 10-year January average of 360. Cancelled listings equals 50, minus 35%, month over month, plus 14%, year over year. Last high was 148, in September 2015. Last low was 20, in February 2021, which is 89% of its 10-year January average of 56. Sold listings equals 225, minus 37%, month over month, minus 11%, year over year. Last high was 716, in July 2020. Last low was 212, in January 2023, which is 76% of its 10-year January average of 295. Number of offers equals 902, plus 96%, month over month, plus 74%, year over year. Last high was 3,321, in July 2021. Last low was 283, in January 2023, which is 174% of its 10-year January average of 519 offers per sold listing equals 4. This cannot go below 1. High of 5.4. Average number of offers per sold listing in July 2021. Active listings equals 675 plus 11% month over month plus 49% year over year. Last high was 1,494 in July 2015. Last low was 354 in December 2021, which is 97% of its 10-year January average of 694. Cumulative days on market equals 61 plus 9% month over month plus 24% year over year. Last high was 66 in January 2015. Last low was 12 in April 2021, which is 122% of its 10-year January average of 50. Median price equals $650,000 plus 2% month over month, no change year over year. Last high was 738,000 in May 2022. Median price 12-month moving average equals 656,000, no change month over month, plus 1% year over year. Last high was 685,000 in July 2022. Median price momentum equals 0.7, above 0, a buy signal. Last high was 18 in September 2021. Housing Affordability Index, median price, and mortgage rate. Render, monthly payment. Therefore, to qualify for an 80% loan, the buyer's income needs to be qualifying income. Monthly payment cannot exceed 25% of monthly income, compared to median income. Renders, Housing Affordability Index. Mink over kink. Observations. 2021 was a mini exodus in Placer County. Sold listings have not recovered since lockdowns. A flurry of offers were submitted this month. Inventory has disappeared since the cerveza sickness. Housing availability affects housing affordability. Median price seems to have a new pattern. Almost halfway to 37 trillion. Hello? It is not going down. Add this to your payables. Caveats. The market doesn't care what we think about it. I am not a lawyer, and you have a right to seek one. All data is from Metrolist, entered by humans. All data excludes distressed sales, REO, short sale. Most data will be revised nominally next month. Number of offers was not collected before 2016. Momentum and 12 MMA are indicators for commodity investors applied to the real estate commodity. All calculations use math. I am interested in gaining your trust and business. But if you don't like Trump, you won't want to hire me. And I'm okay with that. Definitions. New house was exposed as a listing during this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward buyers, more selection. Pended listing went pending during this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward sellers, mine's next. Cancelled listing was canceled or expired during this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward buyers, sellers are nervous. Sold, listing was sold during this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward sellers, encouraged. Active, listing is available at the end of this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward buyers, more selection. Cumulative days on market, total number of days listing is active before going pending and selling. When higher than averages, leans toward buyers, market aging. Median sales price, the median price of the sold listings. When higher than averages, leans toward sellers, Number of offers, the total number of offers received by the sold listings. Median price momentum. Thorn is the symbol used for momentum. Momentum can be understood as the persistency or trend in the direction of price changes. Median price 12-month moving average. Lean score, a proprietary calculation that depicts market favor at a phase level. Note, a pended listing may have sold, may be back to active. Note, only new listings increase the supply of inventory. Your broker for life, J. Emerson. Emerson Real Estate.
By the way, I'm never too busy for your referrals.